Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers, Facebookians. I've been asked when is the next video. Well, lately it's between 7 and 28 days per video when people ask me, oh, well, am I a dude or am I not a dude? Well, this video isn't about who I am. This video is about a Facebook post a friend of mine made last night. She was watching some infomercials at like 4 in the morning, her time. And I was just in bed and I saw it, and I said, you gave me an idea for a video. A lot of people have asked, how come they can't get their dream person, but they fall in love with someone because of love? Some people say they want a guy who's got a 6 or 8 pack, and other guys, or transgendered women. Well, let's break down the logistics here. I'll try to speed this up as fast can be. For one, in this day and age, I read a book called Lives of the Presidents. Basically about presidents before they were presidents. They all fell in love with people because they were in love. That's the key word, love. Nowadays, people get married because of looks or security, or that's it. And then they divorce because they are unhappy with their marriage. And the marriage rate is through the roof. They see each other a few times and get married. Back then it was 2 or 3 years before they courted a person. So my friend basically said, why can't I have a beefcake that's got a 6-pack? Well, there is 6 or 8 packs. Let me tell you, I know a lot of male to female transsexuals that have all the operations and they want a beefcake. Yeah. And then they're like, oh, I need a guy with a 6 or 8 pack, takes care of himself, and has a $100,000 job. That is what they call their own values in a guy. Their own standard of what they want in a guy. Well, a girl's the same way. A girl wants a 6 or 8 pack. They're looking for looks or they're looking for money. They don't fall in love with someone who has no money. My best friend is overweight. No one wants him because he's overweight. A smoker. He's got a good heart. No one wants me, so I had to go overseas, Filipino, because again, I'm transsexual. I'm not the most attractive woman out there, but I have my own mindset. I could pull off being a guy, but being a guy, same thing. No one wants me. Girl, no one wants me. You get these women who's had all the surgeries, transsexuals, no one wants them because they found out they had a Mr. Winky and they don't want to, Then you have the ones that love them no matter what, and they turn them down like, I want a real guy. Then you get the genetic women. Genetic woman wants a guy, a 6 or 8 pack. He might be your ideal, model of a guy, but maybe deep down he abuses women, or he's too high strung on his looks. Then you got the men. Some men want blonde, brunette, large-breasted. They don't care if they're implants. Or brunette, nice-looking, perfect body. They don't care if it's, big-breasted. They don't care about implants. I'll tell you a story. I know a woman who's mostly attractive. Very attractive, I should say. She's overweight. She's got her standards. She's got to have a guy that will feed her belly, take good care of her, and not let her work. And they have to be thin. They can't be poor. They have to be with money and looks. Nowadays, it's money and looks. Nothing else matters. So when a person says, oh, well, I want a beefcake, well, it's called a dream. I mean, heck, people think of me as a freeloading mooch, or no heart of gold, or, I've proven time and time again. But guess what? I'm disabled. I don't have enough money. I don't have the looks. I get passed over. So if I find someone in love, like a Filipino farmer who's poor and they're a pig farmer, so be it. At least they're, But nowadays, I know people that cosplay. They have to have a guy with money. They get to stay at home and not do anything. And they get the guy work for them. If they don't, then they're unworthy for the guy. So, if you look at it that way, Sometimes you get a guy that's got the perfect body and perfect 6 or 8 pack, and they're the type of person that you don't know their attitude. They abuse. So, you got to look at your surroundings and say, hey, this happens or that happens. I mean, my friend who brought this, like, why doesn't it happen to me? I fall in love with a person because, well, I'm in love with them. Well, falling in love with them because you're in love with them is the right answer. I mean, you can have a dream guy. You can dream of the guy being in Playboy. And I'm not addressing it just to her. I'm addressing it to all the people watching this. Now, for example, someone told me once, oh, this guy is so dreamy and beefy and I want him. Why can't I have him? Turns out the guy was gay. He wanted another beefcake. So, technically, it's not always as it seems, you know. So, it's, you know, you just have to be aware, you know. I'm not the most attractive out there. So if I get someone, I get someone. If not, I don't. I mean, yes, I see a lot of pretty girls. And some say, oh, well, you're putting moves on them, saying pretty lady or cute. No, I'm just being friendly. That's the way I am. And I know deep down that, you know, with my eyes being cross-eyed and a few other problems, no one's going to want me. Heck, people tell me, women look at me already and they say I'm outspoken for gun rights, or this right, or smoking rights, or rights being taken away. Like, for example, I've seen single moms say, oh, where have you been all my life? I've been in my apartment. And then they're like, well, this has to be done and that has to be done. We have to take away the rights of the adults to protect the children, like smoking. I'm an avid for smoking. You take away all the rights, eventually there's no rights to be taken away. I mean, some rights have to be taken away, some don't. But the point is, you know, then they hear me being outspoken on certain things, and then, voila. So, all I want to say is, you can have your dream guy all you wish, and I have my dream girl, but guess what? I'm not going to get a dream girl who's brunette, between 5 foot and 5'9", perfectly bodied, or even a little overweight with big boobs and brunette and good personality. You know, or a woman with, say, let's just say implants, breast implants, or cosmetic surgery. Guess what? Those are the ones that have all the cosmetic surgery work done, so they can go and find their dream guy. A lot of male to females do that, and look what happens. You know, their expectations and standards are too high. That's what it is. It's standards. I have my own standards, but I also know if I wanted to find someone and settle down with a little plumpy woman who's got a great personality would just suit me just fine. But guess what? The little plumpy woman wants someone with a 6 or 8 pack with money. In this day and age, if you don't have money, you have nothing and you're nobody. That's the way it is. Between the media grilling it into people, television, radio, and books, the world's gone to hell in a handbasket. So if you find someone and you truly love them, then fine. And if you think you know a person that you fall in love with, if you find out if the person's lazy or a slacker or can't find a job or this or that, look at the big picture. If you love someone deep enough, all women, like my sister always complains, oh, well, he does this. Talk to him. Maybe they're depressed. Maybe there's a mental disability that you can help them, get them busy, or help, not busy, but get fixed, so things will get better. And that's another thing. You got to look at it that way. If you're in a relationship 2, 3, 4 years, yeah, and there's something that you can do to help fix it, then fix it. So there you go. The answers are simple. The answers are stunning. Why people want their dream guy and why they can't have him, or why it's different in the world. Please add and subscribe if you like. Please post comments in the box if you like. And please add me as a friend if you like. Thank you, and have a great, wonderful day.